remained consistent from day one, holding this team to such a high standard. What had to change there in the second half for you guys to get this job done?
We had to be more physical. That first half, they did whatever they wanted. They was a more physical team, a more hard-working team. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. First, it's playoff basketball. This team been playing great as of late. Had the snake Steph. We had some miscues with him early on, but we came in the locker room and said the game isn't over. You know, we're at home. We got our fans. We just got to play some defense and get rebounds, and we were able to do that towards the end. Obviously, Braun hit a big shot to take us up 3. All the guys played well. We got stops towards the end and was able to rebound and come out with the win. Man, this playoff basketball, Allie. I played the whole second half. I wasn't coming out. Braun wants to do the same thing, but that's what happened. You know, now we got 3 days off before our next game to get back rested and get ready for Phoenix.
AD, take me inside that final possession because, as you mentioned, it's playoff basketball, and someone who also knows a lot about it is Steph Curry. What goes through your mind when he has an opportunity to tie it up?
Details. It's all about details. We walked through every end of gameplay that they could possibly run. We've seen that action. We walked through it yesterday and this morning. And we just wanted to switch everything. Knowing we're up 3, we didn't want them to get a 3 off. They threw the ball a little bit before. I was able to get out to Steph, get a piece of it, and Kenny was able to recover it. So, you know, we know they're trying to go to him, and we just battled. We battled. Obviously, we're still trying to get Brian acclimated with the team. But it was a fun game. And if you don't like this, if you're a basketball player, you don't like games like this, then you in it for the wrong reasons. Because this is a hell of a game. This is a hell of a team we battled against. And going against a guy like Steph and, you know, the guys around him, yeah, I was excited. You know, we talking crap. Me and Poole got double text. Like, that's playoff basketball. That's what you want. And we were able to come out with this win through all the drama that went on late game.
Anthony, I have to ask you just one more because you talk about that trash talk. The competitive battles between you and Draymond have been documented, well documented over your career. What was required of you against him as this one unfolded for you to continue to make your mark?
Just keep going. I mean, I know he was going to try to be physical with me. He got me early in the game, but I just kept going. I missed early shots, some easy shots, but I told my team, that's not going to stop me. You know, was able to do some other actions to, you know, we know Draymond likes to help, so we was running other actions to get him in situations that he's not normally in, and we was able to execute off of that. But me and him always had battles since we got in the league, since my years in New Orleans. Played him, I think every year I went to the playoffs except last year, the 2 times I went in New Orleans. So, you know, we got, like you said, documented battles, and it's always fun to go against a brother.
Anthony, I'll now allow you time to catch your breath. We always appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie.
Geeter, back over to you.
Congratulations on the win. Nice little celebration there with Anthony Davis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know.
What does this mean to you guys to be officially in the play-in bracket, in the playoff bracket, and to do it with this kind of win tonight over a team that has really been such a huge rival for you over the second half of your career?
Well, I mean, going into the postseason, I think it's 2 of the hottest teams. I think we were winner of 5. They were winner of 7 or 8 or whatever the case may be. So both teams playing at a high level, and we knew that they're going to come into our floor and give everything that they had. You know, they hit us in the mouth in the first half, and we just had to respond, and we did that on the defensive end, and got some great contributions from guys off the bench, and we all, you know, chipped in for this win.
We got to talk about that shot you hit with about a minute left. The 3, you didn't even look in rhythm there. What were you thinking as the ball left your hands?
You know, just you know, I put in a lot of work in my game. You know, after, you know, Draymond finger to the eye, I was literally seeing three rims out there. So I just shot at the middle one, and I was able to the grace of the man above, I was able to knock it down.
When in doubt, go for the middle rim. What did it feel like when you were down there on the floor when you took that hard fall? Were you worried that you wouldn't be able to continue in the game or have more problems?
You know, I've been there before. You know, I've been poked in the eye before, you know, on a rim collision like that. So just try to keep my composure. You know, it's going to be pretty sore tonight. I know that for sure. But we have a few days until we know when we'll go to Phoenix. But it's a big-time win for us, and I definitely wasn't leaving the floor no matter if I had to, you know, put a pirate patch on my eye. So I love this team, and I love to compete.
One big rivalry down with this win tonight, but you've got another one to go with an old friend in Chris Paul. You mentioned going to Phoenix and facing the Suns. What do you think that matchup is going to be like?
They played extremely well all year, and they deserve to, host, home court in the first round. And CP, played at an MVP caliber year all year. Book, Aiden has grown all year, and they've given those guys a supporting cast around them. So, we know what we're going to get out of CP. We know how good, how great CP is, how great Book is, up-and-coming surgeons from Aiden. But it's the other guys as well that we got to make sure we key in on, because they've been playing extremely well all year, and that's why they've been the second best team in the West.
Thank you so much, LeBron. Congratulations. We'll see you in Phoenix.
You know it.
Back to you, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. It has been a tumultuous season for the Lakers. The great start, but then the injuries, first to Davis, then to James. They fell to the 7th spot, had to go in the play-in tournament, and boy, did they have a battle on their hands, but they get the victory and move in to the NBA playoffs, playing Phoenix in Phoenix on Sunday. The time still to be determined. Now Golden State will face off against Memphis in San Francisco on Friday night. We'll have it for you at 9 Eastern start.
While Steph Curry at the halftime buzzer, 15 points in the second quarter. The Warriors splashing 10 threes in the first half as they lead the Lakers 55-42. On SportsCenter, after the Warriors and Lakers, the second no-hitter in 2 nights. The Yankees' Corey Kluber has number 6 on the season already. We'll see who steps up to the plate in the second half at Staples.
Get the game.
LeBron. Steph's team is not supposed to do anything until they get Klay Thompson back and see where he is and see if they can be the Warriors again. LeBron James is wearing the belt, right? I mean, he and his guys, he and Anthony Davis, those guys are wearing the belt. The pressure's on them, but the pressure's been on LeBron James since he stepped into the league. I mean, this is nothing new for him. The question is, he looks pretty good versus Father Time, except for these ankle injuries, Stephen A. And the question is, can he be LeBron James on that
I'm
ankle?
sensing a little vulnerability, because usually,
Yes.
this is an Iron Man. This is the guy.
Yes.
I mean, when he hurt, he ain't hurt. I mean, he never looks hurt until now. Now, 36 years of age, 18 seasons in the NBA. Suddenly, those numbers appear to be relevant to me. What about you?
Well, yeah, because the last couple of times he stepped on the court, the ankle didn't hold up for him.
Yeah.
Right? Even if you have to go out, in regular season games, the stress on the ankle is going to be greater. The stress on the person is greater. I mean, I think we all, except maybe Warriors fans and players and people, Warriors Nation, we want to see LeBron James whole.
Right.
We don't know, Stephen A., if he can be that. And Anthony Davis. We don't even know about either
That's
one
true.
of them.
Maybe they drink a little bit too much wine. Maybe that's what the problem is. A little bit too much wine, since they brag about it all the time. Single elimination game. All right. We know the loser faces that a couple of nights.